Hello and welcome back to our 58th episode of the Labyrinth of Thieves campaign. We are your hosts and storytellers here from Wanderlustdnd, ready to dive into tonight's episode. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we post new episodes every other Wednesday. So, last game, we welcomed Jane as our very special guest, who brought her own flair and inspiration to Haytrix, one of Caché's former crew members aboard the Soldo Polaire. Haytrix gave us a glimpse into the Avashalirium safehouse within the Copper Mirage and reunited with Tarlin, who was trying to settle the nerves of Avashalirium's command following the attack at Steam Ward. Secured in the bathhouse, our trauma team disrobed and joined Tarlin and Haytrix to discuss a medley of topics. Tensions ran high as Caché took some of the heat from her former crewmates, their pain and blame visible on both their faces. Caché was honest, exposing what she had become since that day, and it was actually Gizmo who stepped in to her defense, redirecting the conversation to what was actually important. Were you all going to work together and try to stop the general, or part ways? Caché informed Tarlin and Haytrix of the trauma team's role in the morning's attack, which did not elicit the reaction that maybe you were all thinking would. And that is when Ignatius Fiddlewick graced you all with a radio announcement stating that 63 lives were lost and over 200 people were injured, and there was a citywide manhunt for someone who looked just like Artrin. Well, kind of. They got a few details wrong, but anyway. Tarlin agreed to help you smuggle in a ship that you intend to steal if you all agreed to help him, quote-unquote, remove the envoy's influence from the general. And Gizmo and Tarlin exchanged heated words regarding the sentience of such dangerous constructs. Before terms could be agreed to, Gizmo, still in his suit, heard a disturbance outside, and the doors of the bathhouse flung open, revealing a female Dwagar and a band of Iron Hive sharpshooters, with their sights set on Haytrix. In the midst of the fight, Artrin's wounds from the attack earlier that morning are still quite fresh, and Al was gunned down almost instantly. The Iron Hive gang don't appear to be letting up. So, we will fade back in to this very tense moment. What is going on with the music tonight? It's just vanishing for no reason. There it is. Okay. So, I believe, let me get you on the map. We ended at the top of the round. Who I think is me. Yes. This is Tarlin. So, Tarlin is looking around the room, has basically goaded Cord a little bit, the Dwagar in front of him, asking, or basically kind of trying to get her to attack him, to have her sights set on him more than Caché, and he is going to use a commander strike. Artrin, you hear, get rid of him in Undercommon. And you can now use your reaction to make an attack. So you are currently grappling one of the sharpshooters.
I have a question. It'd be handy if I had my character sheet open, wouldn't it? I am ahead of the game tonight, ladies and gents. Would I be able to use my breath as a reaction attack?
This is basically an action. Yeah.
Okay, I will do that.
Yep. You do waste your reaction, though, just so you know.
That's absolutely fine. It's my turn next, anyway.
No, there you go.
Sorry, it's a dexterity saving throw.
It is indeed.
Which he's grappled, so I think he might have disadvantage, but I'm not too sure.
He does. That is 23.
Well, That's a save.
With disadvantage.
Does
Does that take half damage?
He does indeed.
Perfect. Well, you can add 11 points of radiant damage as you feel an influence from afar.
Alright, looking for one more d10. There's something else up as well, don't I? I have Spirit Shroud.
You have Spirit Shroud as well, yes.
D8 as well.
Be helpful if I had a calculator.
It's 8 points of damage, plus 11, you said?
Yep, plus 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 19.
Perfect. Lovely. So you kind of do your breath weapon out into the face of this individual. It's what kind of damage? Sorry, is it cold?
Thunder. Well, it's
Thunder.
6 points of thunder,
Jesus.
2 points cold.
Oh, jeez. All right. So actually, what does happen is he takes the hit, and his ears and his nose begin to bleed in front of you, because thunder damages sonic kind of. Yeah. Yes, very loud. Tarlin then is going to use a key point here to do Fury of Blows. Oh my god, Tarlin. Those are terrible.
Oh, no.
None of those hit.
Oh,
God.
Wait.
All right, well.
Have I used my reaction this turn? I just can't remember.
You have. We've all used our reaction.
I think you flashed a gene. You did. You flashed a genius Artrin, to try to help him. One of the saves.
But if I flash a genius Artrin last and it's not up to his turn yet, that means my turn has gone past again.
No.
Because Artrin would have done something.
It wasn't Artrin, because like it was you and me used our reactions at the same time.
Yeah, but a round has gone since then.
No, he's right. Chris.
No, a round hasn't gone.
It was the sharpshooter. It was the sharpshooter who did an attack at Artrin. So Gizmo, you would have used your reaction on while the sharpshooter's turn, and then your turn is right after the sharpshooter. So you would have your reaction back.
So I would have my reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
And
right.
Ruder. I think that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And Tarlin is within 30 feet, so I can flash of genius him. So what were his rolls?
Would have been a 14 to hit and a 16 to hit.
Okay, so if I flash genius, the 16 to hit.
The 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How do you flash a genius, Tarlin?
What does the attack look like?
So he kind of pulls back his metal arm, and you actually see it kind of glow a bit, almost as if it's like the metal's burning hot, and he goes to attack.
I'll shout back at him, aim for the chemicals, they're probably flammable.
Very good. All right, so that hit does go. That is, where is my calculator? There we go. I'm gonna mark this here. 15. He's also going to do stunning strike then. Nope. She succeeds. Yeah, no. Whoa, no. She way succeeds. Yeah, so you see like the first hit kind of miss, and he listens out to what you say, Gizmo, and aims for the chemicals, and it does. She takes the impact, quite a force, to her shoulder, to where like her shoulder meets the rest of her body, but she is able to kind of push through the stun itself, and you actually watch her eyes kind of get bigger and larger, and she's kind of pumped up for it. So he is then going to use his movement to skirt away. No attack of opportunity due to his ability. So he is good. That is Tarlin's go. Artrin.
Okay. I am sick of this guy.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Inflict Wounds.
All right.
Repeated this morning. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Doing this at second level.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4d10. Just gonna roll that here.
Mm-hmm. I just
Rolled high. 34 plus 6 or 40 points even.
Jesus
I rolled
Christ.
I rolled a 9, a 6, a 10, and a 9. And then I rolled a 6
I'm sorry,
on my Spirit Shroud.
You did 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Um,
Damn.
I don't know. I gotta let go of him and just let like my Spirit Shroud like walk through him and just have him drop dead.
Okay, that's pretty badass. Yeah, so you do, and he's not wearing very heavy armor, but he's still wearing kind of like metal plates on his shoulders and even across his chest. And the gun just kind of falls to the ground, skirts away, and his body just slumps, kind of like black ichor coming out of his mouth from the inflict wounds. He's dead.
Okay.
Tarlin's kind of standing like next to you. It's you just kind of hear approval.
I was meant to run something by you ages ago, and I completely forgot.
Do you want to pop into secrets?
Really quick.
Cool. Secrets.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to.
Actually. Nope, go ahead. Sorry, I was talking to myself.
Can I run over to Al and pull him out of the water so he doesn't drown?
Yep, he is slowly sinking. Like he's below the surface. At this point, yeah.
I can't move the token at the minute, but
that's probably because the game is paused. I'm sorry.
And I'll just pull him, 5
easily.
feet,
Don't even need to roll for it. He is wet paper at this point.
Like I weigh about as much as you'd imagine my coat weighs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't heal you this turn. I'm sorry.
So I'd say if you
as long as Amber didn't roll a natural 1, we're okay.
Yeah, look, I'm not drowning anymore. That's great.
I was gonna say I was a little worried about that, but no, he's not drowning anymore. Al, you are now currently just laying naked on the floor.
As God intended.
Yes.
As God intended. So
Don't step
Artrin,
on me. I know I'm quite flat.
Perfect. Anything else, Artrin?
That is everything I can do for now. Thank you.
All right, Caché.
Alrighty, so I don't think there's any way I can get away without invoking an opportunity attack, so I'm going to try to do this nimbly.
Okay.
Fuck.
Why am I freaking...
Why is no one
19 to hit.
shield?
Okay. Yeah, so shield comes up. What does that bring your AC to?
That brings it up to 20.
You're not wearing your armor.
20.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
10 plus my dex plus 5. Yeah, 20.
Yeah. So you nimbly kind of move away, almost very shadow-like of you, and you actually feel the impact, the strength behind that chainsaw just glide up the back of your shield.
I give her a smile and run over towards Al.
Just this is difficult terrain
in
here.
Morrowind.
This kind of
So what's that? 10 feet of difficult terrain?
let's see
Yeah, that
here. Yeah, be 10 feet of difficult terrain. So you're moving.
That's 5, 10.
You move diagonally.
Yeah, I still get there. Yeah.
You get there. Yeah, lovely.
40 feet.
Like bubbling and oozing in acid. That's kind of what. Yeah, it's all.
I will reach down and throw my shadowy hand directly into Al's chest as I pump a Cure Wounds into him.
Wow. Okay. What level?
Level 5.
Level 5.
Yeah, let's just make sure.
Perfect.
5d8.
Can I ask really quick? The circle around you was a spell that you put on.
Yes. That's concentration.
It's concentration. Does it affect anybody else, or is it just you?
Unless I give it to someone else, it only affects me.
Lovely.
So
Gizmo, why are you all the way over there? What's
Because
happening?
there's a guy there.
Oh. No, I'm moving you back here.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm like on him.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Well, you're on that.
Oh.
I'm on this. Fly on a stink.
I'm so happy. that-
42 points of healing, Al.
42!
Woo!
Yes.
Christ. That's
Jeez.
basically my full health.
Yeah.
What
That's close
This
to
is a strong
full.
heal.
Caché, what does that feel like to Al channeling the Shadowhound?
I imagine I'm essentially pumping him full of adrenaline of fear, and that is what is essentially getting him from the unconsciousness. The healing then is just this kind of cold wave of embracing shadow.
Okay. Al,
This
wake up
fucking hell, being
terrified.
shot is awful.
Yeah, the
Could
wounds
be
are
worse.
still bleeding.
You're up. After that, I don't have any movement. I can't do anything with my bonus action, I don't think. Yeah, I will transfer my shield to Al.
Very good. Okay. So is
Can you
that,
do that?
what is that added to?
So he's constantly under half cover.
Okay.
He's resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison damage.
Okay.
If he needs to make a dex saving throw, where you take half damage, you take no damage, and if you succeed, you what's that? Let me read this properly.
Evasion.
Yeah, evasion. There we go.
Is it 10
very
feet or
nice.
5 feet?
10.
I think it's. Is it 10 feet?
No, 5 feet. 5 feet. Sorry.
5 feet. Yeah. Okay. No, you're grand. I'm removing it from you and I'm putting it on Al.
Yeah.
Just so that we have it, so that I know where it is. Cool. Okay.
And I'm hiding behind Gizmo.
At the moment, everyone's hiding behind Gizmo.
I just got out of a net.
Perfect. Caché, anything else?
No, that's everything I can do.
Brilliant. Okay. It comes to Cord. Okay. Cord's gonna look over. Doesn't much care about Caché or Al, but does look Artrin up and down a few times. Artrin. You just see the Dwagar kind of looking at you, looking over to Tarlin, looking to Haytrix. And she says in Undercommon, "Looks like it's my lucky day. 2 of Manir's most wanted and a stupid girl who pissed off the wrong people." And she is going to toss as a bonus action. Let's see here. Oh, brilliant! So... yeah, perfect. So she is going to toss a grenade, it seems, towards the 3 of you. This is interesting. Al, Caché.
Yeah.
You watch as this item, it's kind of a clockwork grenade, kind of right at your feet, Caché, and then starts to kind of spin out, and this release of really dark, rich gas envelops around you. And Al, you've just been brought back from the brink of death. This this unconsciousness, and you felt the fear of the Shadowhound racing through you, and now you feel nothing. Absolutely void. Caché. That is a very strange feeling as well. It's almost as if everything has been sucked from you. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Oh, Jeebus.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Is a 15.
15?
I don't get anything from the shield, do I? No.
No.
You gain resistance to whatever damage this might do.
Yeah. 17.
You
Seventeen.
also,
Are we?
You bought a +4
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Oh,
21.
from
so
my aura of protection.
so 19.
Okay. Okay. That feeling still remains. But that's all for now. Gizmo.
Hello.
This is very interesting. Probably should have thought of this before tonight, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. And let
Intriguing.
me clarify. Your suit is attached to you in a way, right? It's connected to your bodily.
I the more I've advanced this, the more this is becoming like Neon Genesis. I'm
so, like,
becoming more and more just completely entrenched into like the synapses of the suit. Like it feels pain, I feel pain.
Really? Oh, interesting. Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, you still do it at disadvantage. But you will go into the cyborg biotech field of this particular event.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Instead
Con
of the-
save
Constructs. Yeah.
13,
13. Okay.
and I can't flash a genius himself because I don't have a reaction.
I
No,
think.
you don't.
Are you within 10 feet of me? +4.
10 feet or 5 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet. Plus 4?
+4.
So yeah, so what I say 13, so 17.
So 17. Okay. Gizmo, something. So all three of you save. However, that feeling of the void still remains. And Gizmo, weirdly enough, what you notice in particular is the battery of your core just defuse, it seems. You actually feel the suit itself jitter a little bit, as if something is suppressing the arcane connection that you have to your suit.
Interesting.
So that's her bonus action. And
Does that seem like a spell? Or magical?
There's a grenade she threw out.
It's a grenade. It's not. It's almost more of a gas. It's like
part of the gas grenade.
you feel it, Al, affecting you like on your skin. It's oily and it's kind of going into your nostrils, and you're finding that your connection to your arcane is dampening. And Caché, you feel that as well.
Okay.
Cord then is going to kind of give a little bit of laugh and rush right at you, Haytrix. And that is 2 attacks at you, my dear.
Yep.
Uh, 22 to hit.
It sure fucking does.
And a 19 to hit.
It sure does.
All right. You take 7 points of slashing damage and 8 points of acid on the first hit. And you're going to take 14 slashing and 10 acid the next hit.
Ooh. Jeepers.
Yep. So she is just like, you're still slightly down a little, like still in the water itself, and she is just pulling this chainsaw at you. It's gritting around this acid and it's dripping onto your skin. That is Cord's go. So that is her all done. Comes to the sharpshooters. Not great, but they're all like bunched together. So you guys just have to listen to me. Sorry. Okay, the one in front of Gizmo is mortified of Gizmo.
As it should be.
So is going to Yeah, he's gonna do his corrosive launcher. Gizmo, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Actually,
I
we're
have advantage
all-
because of haste.
Actually, y'all do.
Plus
Oh.
4.
You take no damage for this, Seb.
Who's Seb?
Al.
Oh, thank God.
23.
Oh, Jesus.
Dex,
23?
you said.
Dex.
Plus 9.
Does that include me?
You are just out of it because he's shooting
25.
mainly at Gizmo. So it's right here. 25, and you all plus forward from Artrin?
Oh, 29.
Jesus.
You take half damage, so 10 points of acid damage.
10 points of acid damage.
10 points of acid damage, and he is going to run away.
Yeah, especially because there's actually like this translucent shield around me that kind of flutters a bit and the acid just drips off of it, not even touching the suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, he's gonna
Guardian
run from you.
shield.
He's gonna run from you, Gizmo.
I don't have a reaction.
He runs. Just to kind of get a little bit of distance. Artrin's sharpshooter is dead. Let's see here. This guy here is gonna run in, and you can't move through a wall. I'm the DM. I can do whatever I want. Okay, he's there. So he is gonna go there, and he is going to shoot at Tarlin. Close range, so he gets advantage. 6. That first one hits. Oh god, that's a natural 20. Would just kill my NPC. So Tarlin's gonna take. He's gonna take the first one. Piercing. And 11 acid. And his AC is reduced by 1. And he is going to use his reaction to redirect the bullet. Okay, 18. Yep, successfully. How does that work with redirect? One moment, please. I haven't played many monks. Range attack. You can reduce the damage. Reduce the damage to 0. You can project the throw. Okay, so he's going to reduce the damage because I don't think he's gonna reduce it enough for. Let's see here. Oh God, no, he's not. That's 18. So he is then going to reduce it by 8. So he takes 10. Perfect. And his AC is again reduced by 1. Gross. Okay. Perfect. So that is that guy's go. This one here is going to take a step out. Not really seeing Gizmo stuck in the cloud there, and is going to take a shot at Haytrix. I think so. Does he still have his sticky net? He does. Haytrix, can you make a dexterity save for me, please? Actually, no, he does. So sorry. He actually throws it at you. Sorry, I thought it was a save. 14?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then a net falls on you, and you are restrained. And he is going to take a step back, again, not realizing where Gizmo is, because he can't see him at the moment. Lovely. Those are the sharpshooters. It comes to Gizmo.
Okay. And there's a lot going through Gizmo's mind at the moment, especially seeing like the power being drained. I think there's like a flashback moment to Enya, and that moment of like, oh no, the thing that protects me has been taken from me. But having learned, and I think hopefully grown from that scenario, he's gonna go, fuck that. No one knows this suit better than I do. He's gonna activate all the auxiliaries. He's gonna knock off all the fail safes. He's gonna step out, and he's gonna cast mirror image.
Okay.
I can't move myself because of the cloud.
Nope.
I'm gonna step to the right.
Let me move the cloud.
Yeah, off to the right there. And then he's gonna go sprinting down along. I've got haste, so I've got loads of movement. And then
Immediately, the power goes back up in your suit.
Perfect. I'm gonna use that boost up to basically leap across.
Oh, amazing.
Take my other attack, bounce off the wall to get extra leverage, leap off, and then take my other attack against the Chemtech Enforcer.
Fantastic. For a jump, what style are you in, by the way?
The Guardian.
Are you in
armor.
the Guardian. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there kind of a safe or the kind of a thing for jumping?
Nope.
Nope.
Just I have double movement with haste.
Brilliant. Make an athletics check, I'd say, at advantage, because you've kind of gotten fired up there.
A strength check, you said. Or sorry, no, athletics. That
Athletics.
would be a 19.
Brilliant. You just parkour off the wall and launch yourself over, successfully landing right next to Cord. It's like impact. Haytrix as well. You watch this, you just see this giant construct rushing towards you.
I gotta like come down swiping like as I'm coming in for the jump to try and knock across her jaw.
Oof. Brilliant. Go for it.
Let's see now. Don't let me down. That is a... It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 12 points of thunder damage.
12 points of thunder damage. Brilliant.
Yeah, and now basically there's kind of a pulsing energy that happens between like the thunder gauntlets and it's surrounding her, and she has disadvantage on attack rolls that are not against me.
Ooh, fantastic. Do you get a second attack? Now,
I get the extra attack from haste.
Oh, okay. But I thought
Yeah.
I thought the new rules that we have two now. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading.
Is that it?
I thought so, but maybe let's have a read. Sorry if I was wrong.
No, I'll double check because I might be thinking of the legacy version. No, it says one attack only. And
one attack only. Okay.
Yeah. And then bonus action.
No, I mean the new rules are your new artificer rules.
Well, yeah, no, I do have two attacks, but I took my action to cast mirror image.
Got it.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I need to put that on you. My bad.
No worries.
We'll say you're ethereal because there's no mirror image, so.
I think I'll just re-up the Guardian Shield again.
Guardian Shield?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Lovely. Okay. Brilliant stuff. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Brilliant. Al.
Okay then. Full of holes.
Yeah.
I'd like to try something then.
Okay.
Can I try and put this enforcer in a hole? I would like to cast Pass Wall directly underneath her and create a 20-foot deep passage. And hope that she falls into it.
Wait. So
Oh, that's amazing.
That's really cool. What is the spell?
It's Pass Wall.
Mm-hmm. I've never
Fast
seen it
wall
used
or
before.
pass wall.
Mm-hmm.
Pass, like passing.
Passwall.
I've never thought I would use that way.
Is this a new spell? I've never heard of this spell.
No.
Been around.
It's one I took because, instead of teleporting through a wall, now I figured I could just use this instead. But, his teleporting, didn't go as planned last time.
Openings, dimension 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep. The passage creates no instability structures. That's amazing. Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's really, really cool. Okay, let me just see here. Yeah, I mean, what I'll do is there's no save or anything, so the fact that you're kind of making it like that, Gizmo, you... Al, describe what the hole looks like.
Oh,
actually, sorry. One thing. Sorry, I forgot because you're still in the cloud. You need to make a save really quick for me.
Oh,
sorry.
can I... Okay, should I... I've done that at the start of my turn anyway, so okay, fair.
You would have done it at the start of your turn because you're in the thing, yeah.
Yes, yeah, cool.
So... Roll me a
Should I
D100.
Should I have made a save when I was in the start of my turn?
No, it's only because if you were casting a spell, you told me you stepped out
Oh, okay.
of the cloud. So
29?
You rolled a 29.
Yes.
Okay.
Could
That
I have
succeeds.
moved?
Nope, it succeeds.
Oh, perfect.
There's a percentage of your spells failing now that you're
okay.
while you're in the cloud. But
I would like to get out of this cloud, please. I
Okay.
would. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll move it there so you can.
I don't like this cloud.
I don't like the cloud.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good here. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. You
Um,
step out.
yeah.
I would say almost you feel like you're trying to cast that spell and it's suppressing a bit. So you step out and then you cast the spell. So what does it look like for Gizmo's point of view? This hole.
I would like to think, I just kind of point my finger like I've got like one of those handguns, like just a finger gun, and I'm just like, well, you shot me, so boop, and just a great big circular
Now you're in a
just hole opens up underneath her.
Oh, fantastic! So I'm gonna have her, because it's 5 foot wide, and have her roll an athletics. Let's see.
If she succeeds, I'm gonna chrono shift her.
So she rolled a 14 plus 7 for her athletics check. So what I'd say is that she would have been able, halfway down, 10 feet down, she would have been able to catch herself.
Okay.
But if you use a chronal shift,
Yes.
are you using one? Okay, so she's.
Oh yes, I am.
Okay. So that's a 13 plus 7.
Bollocks.
20.
And 20, yeah. So she is, I'll say she's 10 feet down, and she's spread, and the chainsaw is dropped down the hole, but she's caught herself.
Very good.
Because she can't hold it. It's a double-handed weapon, so she would have had to let go if she wanted to catch herself.
Yeah.
So she's 10 feet down. So I'll just put minus 10 feet. That's such a cool idea. Oh, she's gone off the map now. Cool.
Actually, yeah. She's buried. Should I roll?
She's in the hole now.
Like a timey-wimey?
You do? Roll your time.
Nice. That's an 8.
Let me see here. Where are you on your chronal or on your butterfly effect? Nope, you're fine. Your time effect is at a surge of 4. So
yeah. So it's at 5 now, is it?
It's at 4 now.
Okay.
It's at 4 now. Yeah.
I'm gonna then bonus action fucking teleport into the changing room.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh well, I suppose I'll run up to here, teleport to here, and then I'll just fucking run the rest of the way in. And
perfect. Yeah. You just run.
I don't think I'll have enough to put on my coat in this turn, but I'll just be ready to do it in the next turn.
Perfect. Yeah, you do. You kind of get to the clothes, and you're still dripping wet. There's blood running down your body as well from the bullet holes. Even though you're healed, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Al, anything else?
Action and bonus action. That's it.
All right. Haytrix.
Cool. Is it an action to try and get out of the net?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. I will try and get out of the net.
Go ahead. It's an athletics check, I believe.
Athletics. Okay,
Save, actually. Strength save.
Perfect.
I'm saying all the wrong terminology tonight. I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry, you said strength, is it?
Strength, yeah, sorry.
That is a 21.
Easy done. You like use the gun axe to just cut your way through.
Haytrix is going to get out of the water finally in all of her glory.
Yep.
She's going to stand next to the hole.
Go by the hole.
She's going to look down the hole, and in Undercommon, she's going to go, "Who the fuck?" Oh, no, that's not her voice. "Who the fuck were you calling this silly girl?" And she's going to drop a faux shredder down the hole.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Go ahead.
So
Roll your damage. There's no way she'd save from that damage. She's in the hole, so
okay.
That's it. Yeah.
So that is 3d6 fire and 3d6 bludgeoning. So I'll just roll 66.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Good old
5,
faux
6.
shredders.
Oh yeah.
Look at that big old proud smile from Caché. Caché's like, my crew.
So that is a 25.
25 total.
Yes.
Perfect. Woohoo!
Nice. Do I have another action? I have 2 actions, but getting out of the net, would that be considered using the 2 of them?
Yes, because you technically, the second action only happens if you attack.
Aha, yes,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
perfect. Cool. Yeah, she's just gonna have a little shit-eating grin while looking over the hole, watching her beautiful explosion.
Oh yeah, and I mean it like at this point, Al, you've put the hole right next to the tub.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
and a giant explosion just happened in the hole. So this like
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of an explosion. I would have only left enough to keep the water out under normal conditions. But
Nope,
you
of
know.
course. Yeah, no, so there's yeah, I'd say that at the moment is just like the inside where she is like blown up to bits, so now the water is starting to funnel in as well. So she's 10 feet down, it's 20 feet deep, so it's filling up the bottom, but all of you see that the bath is the water's starting to funnel out into this hole. Basically. So that's that. Haytrix, anything else?
No, she's just happy out now.
Fantastic. It is Tarlin's go. Tarlin sees you all have that in hand. And Caché, you can't really see this but everyone else, Artrin, you can't really see this either. But Haytrix, Gizmo, and Al, you watch as Tarlin's arm, where once was like a mechanical hand, kind of twists inward and becomes almost like a firearm, and he is going to use his trick arm at 2 sharpshooters.
Shot.
Both hit. A blast of radiant damage goes out of the hand. And that one is going to take 9 points. And is going to get shot 10 feet back, but there's only a wall. So this guy just gets rammed into the wall and kind of slides down it. No worries. This guy's dead. He's just going to shoot that guy again. The other one hit there, so that is going to be 14 for the second hit. Radiant, and he's also going to get flung back into the wall. I'll roll a d6 there, so he's going to take an additional 3 points of bludgeoning as he gets rammed into the wall. This guy is looking hurt. I just noticed my blood spatter's not here anymore. There we go. That's better. This guy should have way more blood. Lovely. Let me see here. He's then going to turn to all of you, and you hear kind of bellowing from him a rallying cry. Something similar that you used to hear from Caché, this kind of empowering moment of leadership, and all of you get 15 temporary hit points. And can immediately use your reactions to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So if anybody needs to get out of where they are,
Yes.
and use your reaction and move immediately.
Yes, please.
Get into cover.
Okay. You get into
I
cover.
can't move the.
Oh, the cloud. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to literally pop myself here.
Okay.
How far can we move, did you say? 15 feet?
Half of your movement.
Okay.
15 temporary?
15 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So that is his use of that for the day. Same to you, Gizmo. You get those temporary hit points unless you reject them.
I've bumped into 15.
Reject. Haytrix, you do. Everyone within 30 feet of him, which I think everybody is. So, perfect. That's his action and bonus action. That's him done. Artrin, you are currently in the cloud. Hang on, you walked through the cloud.
I was just going to say, I didn't mean to. I meant to go just above.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll move the cloud.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm moving anyway.
You're fine.
So.
But even as you get close, though, you feel almost like just a strange suppression happen.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will avoid that like the plague.
Okay.
Is this enough movement to get to my stuff?
I would say so. Yes, your armor. Yeah.
Okay.
But it is like, just remember, heavy armor takes a while to put on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going for my armor.
Oh, okay, cool. What are you going for?
I am going to get in there. I'm going to grab the tier seal. And I am going to say I release the blood of stars.
Oh my
word!
word!
Dragon, to help out.
Yeah, it is the next day, isn't it?
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Classic.
Cool.
Classic.
Well,
Big dragon, small room.
I technically summoned
Big
her
dragon, small.
this morning as fine steed. I don't know if that counts though.
You did
Jesus.
find steed, but you didn't do. I don't think it's an adult. It's not an adult-sized dragon. Can you tell me what size it's supposed to be?
Adolescent, I think.
I think it's adolescent, so that's going to be just 2 then.
Jeez.
So you've summoned her in here, right? Or
in the changing room.
It is the.
The door's so small.
Spell. Where's the size?
I'm very glad I moved out of the way.
Al's just like, oh, wings!
Yes, I'm currently underneath the little lounge chair there.
Hiding. Artrin, do you do it in the changing room?
I
mean, that is your movement. So
yeah, that is my movement, and it's my action to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So once again, you hear, she just like is released into a small space again.
Let me see. Yeah, it's a large spirit.
A large, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so she'd be 2 and 2. Yeah. So she's 2 and 2 at the moment.
Okay.
Right? What's a large
So
spirit?
technically, it's saying that I can manifest them in an unoccupied space that I can see within range.
You can indeed.
So
Okay.
I will do that in the other room where the enemies are.
Okay.
The fuck?
So a spectral dragon just appeared. Where do you want her?
Put her flying above the water.
Okay. So she's flying above the water. So yeah, she's right above Tarlin.
Yep.
Haytrix, you just see a massive spectral dragon just appear, wings unleashed. She roars, and the whole building begins to shake. Tarlin actually like ducks down just because the dragon just appears above him. Caché, you're also right there by the roar. Yeah. Okay.
I never actually asked you. This is a astral dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
What type of damage does an astral dragon do with their breath?
Radiant.
Damage.
Radiant. Okay.
A lot of radiant damage, yep.
So it takes the turn immediately after you. I will just command it, to move forward and use her multi-attack,
Goes
sorry,
after you.
on
3.
this guy in the cloud. So if they can move, like, over here. Sorry.
Okay.
On
So
the
you
dead
want her to
guy.
kind of go around over the dead guy.
And attack the guy in the cloud.
Attack the guy in the cloud with her breath weapon.
Yes, please. Yeah. So 30-foot cone.
Okay. So Caché, this doesn't hit you, all right? Just because her head is here. Oh my god. So 30 foot. How does the cone work? Hang on. I think I have this.
Sorry to complicate your map.
Yep, it's okay. It is all good.
You're only
I'm
delighted I'm summoning her for combat.
Oh, I'm only delighted. 30 feet. All right, that guy just makes it out. He's just out of the sight. But this guy here. Okay, so Tear Seal Dragon kind of plants herself forward and then just unleashes her radiant breath. Caché. A wealth of light comes pouring out from above you. I do need you to make a Constitution save, and I need you to roll. What is the save on it?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
I need a con and a dex.
No,
No,
you're fine.
okay.
You're not in. You're good. You're just making con for the light.
Okay.
He rolled
Oh, nice.
a 12.
30-20.
I think that fails, Artrin.
I'm not sure how this works. I don't know what the dragon's DC is.
Let's for now say it's your DC because it is a spell technically. Like it's a
Yeah.
it's a spell within the Tear Seal, so it's not like she's her own. Like she is her own, but you know what I mean. Like she's still
Gotcha.
a spell.
Yeah.
So
that's,
use your
that's a
spell.
fail.
Save. Yeah, that's a fail. Okay, you can roll your damage.
It's only-
Caché, you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay, you managed to almost like duck, and Tarlin actually ducks with you because of the light, the sense. Almost, and from before with you, he actually puts his arm over you for a moment, and just almost like a reactionary.
No.
As this just massive dragon just unleashes on.
It is 11
Yeah.
points.
Go ahead. What is it?
11 points.
11 points. Is that's it?
It's only 2d6.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That guy. Move the cloud, Ember. He's taken no damage so far, so he is still going. Perfect. Okay. Lovely. So I'm going to remove this now, just so that we don't have it in the way. Lovely. Okay. Anything else? That guy is dead. I'm going to just remove it.
That is all I can do, and that's all the dragon can do.
Dragon can do. Perfect. Caché?
After being blinded by this annoying radiant light, Caché will turn around, let out a scream at the guy in front of her's face, and shoot him point back rage.
Ooh, straight, like right at the head.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Go ahead and roll to hit.
16 plus 9.
That hits. Jesus.
Um,
Gotta get my calculator out.
That's 9 plus 5 is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my bonus action to make that a stunning shot. So
Okay.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh Lord, no. Why am I rolling so terribly? Oh, he only has a +1. 6.
So yeah, that fails. Does that mean my next attack has advantage now because he's stunned, right?
Yes, it does. Because he's
Awesome.
stunned. How long is he stunned for?
Around.
Do you know?
Like it's like
Round?
stunning strike.
It's like stunning strike. Wow, very
Yeah.
good. Do I have
Oh yeah, and I need to take off bardic inspiration for that.
You do? Stunning.
So with advantage, good thing I had it because I rolled a 2 and a 19. So 19 plus 9. Assume hits.
That hits very much so.
And that's only 10 points of damage.
Okay. 34. Perfect. All right. Anything else?
I will then... He's stunned. There's a guy under there. I'm going to put myself over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Lovely. All right. So that's all done there. It comes to Cord. She's 10 feet down. She's lost her chainsaw, which is really sad for me.
There's a lot of water filling up below her.
There's water filling up below her.
And I'm waiting at the top of the circle.
You are indeed, Gizmo. And what you
Whack-a-mole.
see between you and Haytrix, just
Yeah.
So, if you're looking down the hole, Gizmo and Haytrix, what you see is someone like this in the hole, and you actually watch as the kind of chemtech armor that she's wearing, the different tubing and vials that are connected to her. She actually kind of like hits her chest, gets a balance, hits her chest, and looks up at the two of you. I'm real good at putting terrorists down. And you see that the cracks begin to form at her eyes, and the chemical transfusions are pumping through her body. You can actually see it almost through her veins. She's going to bonus action rage, chemtech rage, and is going to chemtech rage, scurry her ass up. Yeah, here she comes. Yep, just exactly. Boop, appears. Free action to take out her other weapon, which is...
Where is the hole?
Hole is still there.
So she's just like split-legged over it.
No, because she's quite tiny, so she's gonna move slightly to the side. She basically climbed her way out and hoisted herself up and is now up, and she's going to take out an electrified whip, basically. And she's just gonna wail on you, Gizmo, while she's there. As a really cool thing with the hole. I need to do something for the hole. How about we draw it?
Yeah, big black square.
Fill. Black. Yeah. No, fill.
Black circle. Yeah.
I can't fill it for some reason. That's what she said.
Draw ellipse instead. And draw a circle.
Can you see the circle that I drew?
I can see the circle, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to just leave it there. For some reason, it's not filling. Yeah, she is going to take not her chainsaw. So this is whip. That is, I think she has advantage on these attacks. She does indeed. You said anybody other than you, Gizmo, correct? But you have mirror image.
Mirror image, so that's yeah. So if she does hit, then I can roll. I think it's now a D6 for the new spell.
23 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, second attack is 21 to hit.
Does not hit.
Third attack. 25 to hit.
25 to hit. I'll roll a d6. 3 or
Roll a
higher.
D6.
She hits the mirror image. I roll a 6. She hits one of the mirror images.
Oh, okay. Angry for her. So she just unleashes this electrified whip, and it just just doesn't make contact with all
I
of
like
the
the idea
different
of
things
that, like, the last one, she whips around it, like, whips around the body. There's, like, an electrocution there. She's delighted, and then it just goes, and turns into a hologram.
Oh, yeah. So she's got this, like, inky kind of green chemicals pouring, like, out from her eyes and her nose and her mouth, and she's just, like, just looking at you and just unleash these attacks, and now is even just more angry that you're not going, like, that she just can't seem to hit you. So that is all. That's her bonus action. She's gonna stay right where she is. Comes to the Iron Hive, guys. I'm gonna roll for if these guys are even gonna stay. Oh, he's brave. Okay, the one underneath the dragon is brave apparently, and it's just gonna shoot up at the dragon because it doesn't understand why there's a fucking dragon here. Let's see here. What's the dragon's AC?
That is a good question. It is 14 plus the level of the spell, so 15. Or
15.
19, sorry.
19? Okay.
Yeah. 5th level spell. 5 was on
That doesn't hit. No, that doesn't hit. Second hit then. Oh my god. Oh, it's better. I thought that was a 1. It's actually a 14. 22 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. So the dragon is going to take 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it needs to make a constitution saving throw, please.
Can't save. Okay. It's can't save. Use that. It's con mod, sorry, I should say. Natural 20 for 23.
Okay. It is not poisoned. So that was the first, second attack. It is... He's hoping that this thing is big enough to not notice him. He is going to... He's gonna run in here and then go, oh shit! As he just runs into the room here and sees you, Artrin. This guy then is going to take... This guy's stunned for a whole round, correct? Caché?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your round, or...
Yeah, till it comes back around to me, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. This guy then... The only really person he can see is the dragon or Tarlin, so he's gonna shoot at Tarlin. 16... That definitely hits. The first one doesn't. So Tarlin is going to take 16 points of piercing. He's going to try to redirect that because I think he has his reaction back. Nice. Just to 9. Deflects the last bullet there slightly, but still takes a bit of damage. That guy's gonna stay where he's at. Perfect. It comes to, I think that one went, that one's stunned. Gizmo!
Okay, so she's leaking chemicals in front of me. Definitely taking a quick note of I want to take some samples, and then just unleashing on top of her. So it'll be 3 attacks.
3 attacks, Gizmo.
You
Woo!
sounded slightly offended the way you said that. She's leaking chemicals in front of me.
Yeah, like how dare?
How dare?
Public?
How dare?
Okay. First attack is a 32 to hit.
Sorry, a what?
A 32 to hit.
A 32 to hit. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Second attack is a 29 to hit.
Okay, what is happening?
Oh, and then third attack is also 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some seriously high rolls there, Chris. I'm not used to that.
I rolled terribly. These dice are fine. They're not cursed. Damage dice could be a different thing though. That's 10 points of thunder damage.
Okay, 10. which she's not currently resistant to at the moment, so good.
12 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And, oh, nice. 16 points of thunder damage.
Oof. Okay, give me one moment here. I need to do some calculations. Okay. You just wail on this person, and as you do, and she's taking the hits. It just seems to be fueling her up even more. But she's looking hurt. She's looking damaged.
Okay.
She's still standing.
That's my action, my hasted action. I don't want to use the Guardian Shield because that's lower than what I have at the moment. I'm just checking my inventory to see if there's anything I can use. No, I think that's everything I can do in my turn.
Okay.
So that's me.
That is you. Okay. It comes to Al.
Oh,
Sharpshooter just ran in, doesn't see you underneath the bed, is currently staring at Artrin.
Oh shit.
Wait, would I make an opportunity attack against him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to take it?
Yeah. I will.
I think opportunity attacks have to be melee, right?
Unless you have a feat.
And okay. Unless you have a feat.
Let me just read exactly what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. As he's passing, I'm just literally going to just call him a coward and cast vicious mockery on him.
Okay. Can you cast a cantrip as a...
With Warcaster, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, you can. All right, what does he have to make?
That is a wisdom.
He rolled a 9.
That's a fail.
Okay.
And that's 11 points of damage.
Oh,
no.
nice.
Three dice, so 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. And Vicious Mockery, anything else happen to him, or?
That's a psychic damage.
Ooh.
And he's disadvantaged on the next attack roll it makes before the end of his next turn.
Okay, perfect. Lovely. All right. So it's still Al's go.
Okay. Can I see the hole from where I am? If I click on myself, I think I can just see it.
Like, yeah, I can say you kind of, yeah, you can kind of just see the hole, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't see what's her face boards, but this guy is right in front of me, so I kind of want at least one of them to fall into the hole. So I'm gonna
move the hole.
No, I'm gonna vortex warp this guy into the hole.
Oh. Okay. So I think if he's resisting, he has to make a save, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the save? Next, or...
Constitution 19.
$16.
In the hole.
In the hole.
Yep.
Okay. He is going to also make an athletics check. He rolled a natural 1. All right, he's all the way at the bottom, which is in the water with the chainsaw.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's down. I wouldn't say 20 feet because it's been filling, so he's probably like 15 feet down. And the hole is filling up, and there's also a chainsaw. So he's, go ahead and roll me a d8.
Nice.
He's gonna land on the chainsaw.
That's 21.
All right, so he takes. You hear a yelp as he
Yeah.
lands in the
Chainsaw
water,
to the gooch.
Yeah.
and water is pouring in on him from the bath as well. So he's starting to sputter, and yeah, he's.
I call it the juicer.
Ew.
Every word that just came out of your mouth.
Well,
Simultaneously, all okay. Al, anything else?
Can I put on my coat?
Yes,
I'd like to get up from underneath the lounge chair. And
you do.
Just
Yeah, I
dust
think,
myself off.
What is a light armor? It's not even light armor. It's just a coat. So yeah, you could put it on. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
fantastic.
Perfect. So you put it on. Anything else?
Boop, boop, boop. No. I'm going to stay where I am.
Perfect. Haytrix.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna move oh god. I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to the enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
And Haytrix sees that she's dripping goop and whatnot. And she's kind of like grossed out, but she's going to take a gun axe attack, a melee one against her.
Very good.
So that is 2 hits with that. So the first one is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one is... Sorry, my dice are taking ages to load. The second one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 2d6 plus 3 slashing and 2d6 fire. So, 4. Okay, sorry, maths. 2, 3, 4. So the first one is 16 plus 3, 19 points of damage.
Woof. All right.
And the second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 18 points of damage.
Whew. Okay. So Haytrix, I'm gonna ask you in a moment. How do you want to do this?
Bleh.
But as your second attack, as you first hit goes, she's actually gonna kind of grab onto you with the whip still in her hand, and she's just gonna go, "There's more of us. You'll never be safe." Second hit. Is there anything you say?
Bring it on, bitch. I've got my team back. And I'm going to give a good old crack into the head.
Good old crack into the head with the gun axe. I'd say for flavor, she kind of falls to her knees and then slumps to the side and then falls back into the hole. And you hear, "Ah!" as the guy gets thwacked with a very heavily armored individual. He is currently still in the hole, drowning.
He's drowning.
Yep.
Good to know. Bonus action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Haha. I am going to drop a gas bomb down the hole.
Okay.
So it's a DC 16 con save for him.
God, he rolled a 4. Hang on. What's the con? 8.
No.
So that fails. No.
That fails. So he's blinded, and he will take 3d6 poison damage.
Fantastic.
So
He's already blinded too because he's being under the water.
well, now he's mega blinded.
Mega blinded.
That's 12 points of poison damage to him.
Good to know. All right. 12 points. Lovely.
And she'll just let out like a haha, realizing, oh god, I'm still naked.
Everyone is still naked except for Al at the moment.
Yeah.
Except Al.
And Gizmo, because Gizmo never showed himself. Anyway,
Never.
perfect. Haytrix, anything else?
Nope, that is all from my. Oh, well, no, maybe. Sorry, Haytrix will probably just scoot closer to her gal pal again, Caché,
Okay,
and that's it.
brilliant. It comes to Tarlin, who's gonna walk up to this guy. He's still stunned, right?
Yep.
He just aims the arm contraption at the guy's face and is just gonna go point blank range, execution style. Actually, no, he's gonna go even further. He's gonna throw him to the ground on his knees and shoot him in the head. Like, just not even a pause, not even anything, just immediate execution. With a natural 20.
Oof.
And second hit. Okay, so I'd say for flavor, because he's going to do his flurry of blows as well, and Jesus, he's rolling really high. Okay, yeah, all of those are going to hit. I'm going to say for flavor, because this guy doesn't have a lot left. Basically, all of you watch Tarlin just execute this person. Kicks the body aside, and looks to the last one, and just says, "Better run." And that is his go. Artrin, there's one left. Well, there's one in the hole as well, but so yeah. There's
Yeah,
two.
it
He's
is.
okay. The juicer can do its thing.
Yes.
Ah, stop condoning it.
War crime, like 2 hours ago.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can get up into melee with this guy. Why not?
Cool. Do you have a weapon?
I am the weapon, and I'm going
Okay.
to punch him
I
twice.
am the weapon. Brilliant. Go ahead, gladiator.
Actually, I'm going to punch him once and breath weapon him once.
Ooh, even better.
A 13 plus 9, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of
Oh,
damage.
plus-
Lovely. Got that.
Actually, just need to check something. Sorry, the dragon is concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I no longer have Spirit Shroud, so that's fine. So just 6
Ah.
points of damage.
So
on
just
that.
6 on the first one. Okay.
And breath
Breath
weapon
weapon.
needs to make a dexterity save.
Okay. 23
Oh yeah, okay.
saves.
And that is 11 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Ooh, he's looking hurt.
That is all I can do for now.
Perfect. Anything you command the dragon to do?
Is the dragon able to get up to him to attack?
Mm,
I don't think so.
I don't. I'd say for this probably not, because he's kind of in the doorway,
Yeah.
and then she'd have to be basically standing on Tarlin and you.
I think. Yeah, no, I'll not have them do anything because I don't want to get blasted with radiant energy. So
Okay.
I'm all good.
No problem. Caché? One guy left. One guy
Um,
in a hole.
I am gonna sprint up to this guy, take trouble out,
He's dead.
and actually, no, I'm getting closer, point blank range, and you just see trouble, like darkness pool at the start as I pump a spell slot in.
Oh, very good. Caché, as you rush forward, you get nothing but the smell of blood.
I will. So that is an +9. So that is a 16.
That hits.
And 4th level spell slot. So that is 80.
Jeez.
$25.
25 points of damage.
Yeah.
How do you blow this person away?
Literally, I imagine just this burst of shadow just rushes past his face, and when that shadow passes, all that's left is skull.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Artrin, that happens all in front of you as well. Person falls back, dead. Nope, that's not that's invisible. Go back. Here we go. Dead. Blood. Perfect. Okay, so now it is just the man in the hole. So I'd say, for that sake, you're out of initiative, but he's slowly drowning, and like you just hear horrible, horrible sounds of the person trying to claw their way up past the body.
Probably keep him for questioning.
In the water. So
he's probably more useful alive.
Can you get him up, Al?
I mean, I definitely don't have the strength to pull him out.
Can you make the hole smaller?
I can't control the hole. The hole just exists for the next hour.
It's all right. I've got this. I'll cast vortex warp on him again to get him up. Shout him
I
down.
could have done that.
It'll be in your best interest to go with this.
roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I'm so good at these anyway.
You're terrifying. You're a construct. Do not resist.
4.
Oh, no. He resists. So what is it? It's a con save, right?
It's a con save, yeah.
You rolled a natural 20.
What?
Oh, no.
Alright, fucking die in a hole then.
He doesn't understand.
Like, literally, go die in a hole. For all I care. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's
Don't
still
try.
sputtering and...
I'm gonna lean against
coughing.
this wall over here and drop haste, so for the round that it takes. You guys get him up. I've tried.
I'll just be like, someone just hold onto my legs, and I'll like dangle myself down the hole, and hopefully someone will hold on to me as I.
Oh, Harlan will definitely grab your legs. If you're gonna reach down the hole. So this guy's like 15 feet down. And currently, no, actually, if the water's still going, he'd be like 10 feet, I'd say. And he's like struggling against and he's like coming up and down from the water and everything. So, are you reaching down to try to grab him?
Yeah, I'll try and
Make
grab
a strength
him.
check. Make a strength check. Disappears.
17.
17. Okay, you successfully pull him out. Coughing, sputtering. His leg is completely like just torn up from being down with the chainsaw. So he can't. He's like looking at his leg and like screaming, and then looking at all of you and screaming, and at that point, let's see here. Passive perceptions. I have everybody's, don't I?
Do you have Haytrix's?
Haytrix, I don't think you're very perceptive, my dear.
I've got a 10. So.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to be such a read. Give me a second.
Damn!
Ouch.
Haytrix, 11, my dear.
Oh, well. I'm looking at none.
Okay. Caché, what was yours? Artrin?
13.
10 for
13? Okay, cool. All of you are helping Haytrix pull this. You're not all of you, but you're basically watching Haytrix pull this person out. You don't notice what's going on in the background, but Tarlin comes to join you a few moments later. And Al, are you coming out as well? Or are you sticking under the sofa? Oh, sorry. Actually, he stepped away for a second, so we'll leave him under the sofa. Perfect. This gentleman is alive. Looks to be half-elven descent. In his late 30s, I'd say. The gun is gone. He's soaking wet, covered in blood, and again, it's just kind of like his leg is shaking. He is shaking because his leg is just profusely bleeding out from being with the chainsaw. So,
does it look like he's going to bleed out?
Quite possibly, but he's kind of just like looking up at all of you. It's pretty bad wounds on the leg, himself, and he's kind of hurt as well, bits and pieces. So yeah.
I suppose I'll bandage him.
Okay, you're gonna bandage him
for now.
Okay.
Give him a big smile to make sure he stays where he is.
He'll resist you for a moment, but then like seeing what you're doing, he'll kind of just soften a slight bit and just be like, "The fuck you doing?"
Need you alive. Can't have you bleeding out.
He's looking up at all of you. Oh, look, I just follow orders. I don't know what you want from me.
Who gives you the orders?
The Iron Hive.
And...
Sorry,
Haytrix, go on.
Why were you coming after me?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just go where they tell me. Where Cord told me before you mutilated her.
And like, am I getting any lie out of this?
Go on, pop into secrets with me, because you have high.
As Caché is bandaging the wound, she suddenly stops and sticks her finger deep in and looks him in the eye with the big smile popping out. And she goes, "I know you're lying. You better stop that."
Fuck, okay. Roll a d8 for damage there, because he's already wounded.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's a 4.
Okay, yeah, well, he, is simultaneously terrified and in a lot of pain. Kind of throws his head back against the wall, and just is breathing heavy. I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
You do this all day.
Looks up at you, Haytrix. You pissed off the wrong people. That's all that matters.
Details.
Yeah, I piss off a lot of people. I'm after pissing off this Gizmo fiend here about 5 minutes ago. So if there's a bit more clarity, that would be great.
Tarlin's just kind of sitting back with his arms crossed, watching the two of you. This guy, I don't know you nuttin'. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Might as well. They'll kill me when they find me.
I'm gonna send Caché a telepathic message.
Yeah.
Trust me for a minute.
You got it.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking.
Easy done.
Walking towards my dragon.
Okay.
Hey, don't want to get blood on me.
Gonna
Sorry,
say,
let me stick the dragon.
Oh god, oh.
yeah, the dragon is not in the change room.
Right above.
Just gonna walk
It's
over
like-
to the head of the dragon.
Okay. Ah.
You've got one chance before you become a Chudoi.
Oh my god, where did you even get a dragon? Put me down!
I'm gonna start speaking in Draconic, but to anyone else who speaks Draconic, I'm just listing out like random ingredients for stew.
Roll an intimidation check at advantage.
I hope he doesn't speak Draconic.
He does
Gizmo
not.
starts chuckling in his suit.
Intimidation. Ooh, +8. 17.
17. Okay. All right. He kind of slams his hands against you. All right. I'll talk. Just don't feed me to your fucking dragon.
I won't. I'm gonna speak Draconic to my dragon again and just ask my dragon to open her mouth. And I'm just gonna
Okay.
lay him in her mouth.
Okay.
And I'll just turn back to Caché and say, I think you have his attention now. I'm gonna start putting my armor on.
Okay.
Those details we were asking about?
I get my orders from the Iron Hive. There was a bounty put out on Haytrix by the True Foundation. I don't know what more you want from me to say.
Who's the True Foundation?
Haytrix?
Haytrix relays the information on who the True Foundation is.
It's okay. The True Foundation, Haytrix, are you your boss?
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
True Foundation are, and Caché, you would know this as well, being from the city. True Foundation are basically the guild responsible for rebuilding the city, and they would have taken in a lot of engineers and a lot of workers from the military and from, after the war and all that to help rebuild and reshape the city. Not usually the kind to put bounties out on their own people, but and Tarlin kind of sitting back. I didn't really think they'd actually send Cord after your bounty, but
You knew about this?
you kind of trail off.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Tarlin, you knew about this?
Look, none of you have to get your knickers in a twist, all right? I can explain.
You can explain fucking fast. That's what you can do.
Caché
Wow.
folds her arms.
Hold on now, Haytrix. Did you really think I'd let anything actually hurt you? No, you're quite capable. Look at you. Heavy hitter as always.
I'm waiting. Have you got more information?
Well, look, the less you knew, the better. No offense, Haytrix. I love you, but, it'd be easy for them to get suspicious. I needed you to draw them out.
So you're using me and my safety to draw people out?
I wasn't using you.
What were you doing?
This was a perfect opportunity. When I heard about your bounty, I invited you here. I knew I'd be here to protect you.
If you told us, we could have at least been clothed.
The less you all knew, the better. Y'all are
Say that to Al.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, you say that you could have protected her, but you didn't do a very good job of that, did you?
Tarlin looks at Haytrix. She looks fine.
She does, but not necessarily thanks to you. Thanks to ourselves, mostly.
Haytrix is going to tackle Tarlin into the water.
He deserves that.
Okay. And what are you doing?
If possible, she's going to hold his head underwater and be like, there has to be fucking trust, Tarlin. What do you think this is? Who do you think I am? Some monkey you can just play with? And she's like, you can see her lava veins they were kind of throbbing before, the lava kind of ebbing through, but you see them kind of burn up and heat up, almost like the water is slightly starting to bubble. Now, she's not trying to kill him, but
Okay.
a girl is pissed, and when she pissed, she go for him.
All right. Perfect. So you're holding him under the water, and saying all these things, and you just feel, because he's under the water. The bathtub is also not that full because the water's funneling into the hole. But you just feel a very familiar tap on your thigh, that he used to do in basic training to you when he'd tap out.
I'd pull him straight back up.
Okay.
Just, man, you... What the fuck?
When you have... Haytrix, come on. Let me go! It kind of releases from your grasp.
Yeah, shove him. Kind of.
You can be mad at me all you want, but I wasn't going to let anything happen to you. And I needed something from them. And you've been a bit on the fence about joining us, so I didn't keep you in the loop. I don't regret my decision. I was going to keep you safe, and I promise you that.
A promise was made many years ago for me to be kept safe. So excuse me if I don't trust you.
Shots fired.
Shh. He looks at you. Shut up. Do you say that out loud? I'm assuming you do. Al?
Oh, I probably would, yeah.
Okay. He'll look at you and say, shut
I
up.
probably would.
That was more me speaking, but I would probably have said the exact same thing. To be honest.
Yeah, well, he turns to you and just says, shut up.
Yeah.
I wasn't counting on all of you to be here, but I'm glad you were.
Well, let's just leave it at that. Let's stop blaming each other for the past. That's the last of it.
Could I make a quick insight check when he said that he wasn't counting on us to be there?
Ooh, okay, insight check.
Come on, you little bitch.
Come on, you bitch!
Fuck! That is... Insight. 4!
Hard to read.
Yeah, figured. Putting his cards close to his chest. Yeah.
Might I make an inside check? As I am looking at him, if you just insult
Okay,
me.
what are you looking for?
I am trying to see if he's still trying to manipulate us or if he's being, like, vulnerable and honest, and yeah.
Okay, insight check.
Oh, there it is. 18.
18. Pop into secrets with me.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Shit, how do I do that?
Oh, and it was silent when we came back.
Crawling back.
Whoa.
I ain't crawling. I'm sitting. Yeah, we shouldn't say with that.
Haytrix, how are you looking and feeling at the moment?
Torn, I think. Angry about the fact that basically her job, like the people that she works with and works for, is against her now. The fact that she hadn't seen Tarlin in so long and was really excited to come back, only to be used as a pawn, even though he's saying that he's going to keep her safe. Like, that doesn't matter. The fact is that she was still being used. And, like, the fact that Caché is there and they had their big hiccup and now it's mending, but it's still not, like, it's a lot going on for her right now, like. And she's naked. She just wants to get dressed.
There's a lot of feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be, like, sad with your tatas out. Like, it's too much, man.
I'm notoriously less sad with my tatas out.
Yeah, y'all are actually still standing in the nude. Tarlin as well. This guy is still in the head of a dragon at the moment. Tarlin is going to turn to you, Haytrix, and just say, look, I understand that you're upset, and I hope I can make it up to you. I I don't know how I'm going to, especially if you don't talk to me again, but I don't want that. You have to understand that there's a lot going on. I'm responsible for a lot of people.
Like, I understand, but I am a person too. I am someone who has been with you for many years. Like, come on, you could have just said it. You know I would have been there for you.
I know you would have, but I didn't want to tip them off. If they came with more people, what do you think would have happened? That guy would have been dead. Points to Al.
Can I just ask, not dead guy over here, why didn't you tell us when we were in the bath at the very least? Maybe little heads up.
I can answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
He got emotional.
Fuck off, Caché.
I smile and go to get dressed.
I did get distracted. There was a lot going on in our conversation. I'll be honest, that time ran away.
Right, so you're just a bit of an idiot then.
Haytrix chuckles.
I'm not the one covered in bullet holes.
Fair enough. I was naked though,
So
Kinda
was
hard to-
I.
True. Well, look. Either way, we're both here now. And I still have my brains, and you don't.
Grinds his teeth a bit. Well, fine. If this is how it's gonna be, is our truce over? Or are we still working together? Take down the general? Get the envoy away? What do you say? Saying to all of you.
2 seconds there. Darling, you don't have a right to act like an asshole right now. You come here, your big boots on, your suave voice, thinking you're pure cool. Like, you did just put all of us in danger, and now you're complaining, oh, do we still have our truce? Take a minute and just think about what exactly happened here. How many people died because you forgot to say something to everyone?
No one important died, Haytrix. Just a bunch of gang members ready to kill you. I understand that you're upset, and I understand that it's been a while since we've worked together, but I've seen stuff, Haytrix. And I'm gonna stop that general, whether you're with me or not. But I would prefer you to be at my side when I take this city back from him. Watch his face fall a bit. I have a lot of people that I need to take care of. And I knew and I trusted all of you. Well, few of you. Glances towards Al. Rolls his eyes.
I shrug my shoulders and smile.
Be mad at me, Haytrix. Throw a few punches, put my head underwater again. But you need to be a part of this cause as much as me.
And I understand that, but just mind your words when you're asking these group of people that we've just met for truce, for help. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to stand by your side if you fuck one over, let alone fuck all of them over.
I'll keep that in mind, Haytrix.
I'm going to go get dressed. I think my clothes are in here.
They're actually
She
in the
comes
other
out.
room.
Oh, shit. Oh God.
That's okay. You awkwardly go
guys.
up to the door where you and Tarlin came out, and it's actually like it's just a wall because it's this fake door, and you kind of awkwardly stand there for a second, and then Tarlin slowly walks up next to you. You can go in and get dressed. Tarlin does follow in after you. Gets dressed himself.
Dressed. Come back out.
He comes back out. The guy's still on the dragon. It's just kill me now or let me go. I don't really know. This thing's breath smells.
Caché walks out dressed with the gun. Will I do it?
Wait. Can we just get a name first? And then you can blow his brains out.
You want a name? You want a name? I'm in Tarlin. You want a name? A name of what? The True Foundation. That's all we have.
Yeah, but there has to be a name of someone in the True Foundation who gave this order.
I don't get paid enough to deal with that. Look, I've helped you. I don't understand why you can't just let me go. I won't say anything. I'm not going back to fucking Iron Hive. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Question for you. Have you got a wife and kids?
No.
Blow his brains out, Caché!
I have a brother, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Not anymore.
As soon as she said it, I would have done it.
Okay, just instant, I'll say you just point blank range, shoot him in the head.
All over Artrin.
I
All
didn't
over.
really want to kill him, but sure, look.
He's dead.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a bit of a hot temper sometimes.
yeah, and Caché, you seem very eager to just follow someone now.
To follow someone?
Well, just
To follow someone I've known for years.
I suppose. Haven't known them in many years, though, as well.
They're in trouble. They're in need.
Blow guys'
So,
brains out.
standing right there. Let's have this conversation later.
Tarlin does kind of come
I'm
back
gonna
out to...
Grab Turtle's arm as he's passing. I'm still starting to get the measure of you. I think I actually know your kind very well. Honeyed words, venomous intentions. You better be careful. I'll let him go. I'll walk out. And then as I'm passing out, I'm gonna look down to Caché and say, I don't know what is going on with you at the moment, but don't let him sway you. And just keep walking on.
Give me a shout when you're needing to hide that ship of yours.
Will do. Give him a nod.
Haytrix, are you
Yes.
joining? You can come back through with me if you want.
Haytrix is just like,
And come with us too.
You want to join the trauma team?
What an initiation.
Caché, what do you think is best? I follow your orders.
We're already living on the run, so we're already taking the precautions needed.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Hold on. As one of the founding members of this team, I don't know if it's wise to just let some random I've never met stroll in and join the team. Haytrix, I'm kidding. I've been here like 3 days. Welcome.
9,
Oh, you had
actually.
me
Yeah.
going.
9.
Ow.
In Undercommon, Haytrix is just gonna jest you and be like, "Oh, fuck off, you prick."
Fair. I'm gonna go check on Gizmo. Not necessarily talk to Gizmo because I understand perfectly what's happening. More just back Gizmo up a bit, just make sure that they're doing okay.
Yep. Gizmo, where are you? Oh, you've left. Oh, you're gone.
I went out, yeah, but I didn't go too far. Like I haven't got out of the building. I'm just like leaning against a upright post, waiting, pondering.
Tarlin just kind of sits, like, is back towards where the secret door is, and is just watching all of you. Gives you a bit of a nod there. Caché and Haytrix looks to you, Al, just kind of gives you a...
I wave joyfully.
Mm.
Be in
And
touch.
I take a drink out of my pocket.
You do. Artrin, you get to Gizmo first. Anything you guys do?
Gizmo, I think we, as a group, need to have a talk. I think I need to have a talk with everyone.
I'd certainly like a more elaborate exploration. Things have been happening very quickly recently.
Yeah, I think it'd be better for all of us if.
I know things are fraught at the moment, but I feel like we've all made choices that we've come to regret. I don't want to keep making those choices.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same book, but not on the same page.
I like that. Can I take that one?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. It's an old Underdark phrase. But my point is, I think we still all have the same goal, but we're all going down very different roads.
I think so too.
So yeah, I think it's just, and I'm gonna be the first to put my hand up here and say it's all my fault. But I definitely think we just all need to walk together, not apart.
I'd like that for it to be the case. I hope that can be the case.
Yeah.
But
go on, sorry.
I'm just worried. I'm just worried that we might not be able to fully align again.
I think once everything's out, I think it'll be a lot better. I think it'll be a lot easier.
Were you actually going to kill him with the dragon?
No. There's no point. Just he wasn't a threat to anyone. Even if he left, he wasn't going to go back to the Iron Hive. I mean, they might have come for him, but like, what would he have told them? We won. Yeah, it's intimidating, but I wasn't going to hurt him any more than he already was.
I thought so, but I just wanted to hear you say it.
I know I did something pretty messed up this morning, but I'm not an often fan of violence for the sake of violence. Just when I deem it necessary. However, I'm not working for myself here anymore, and I need to remind myself of that. My actions have consequences for more than myself for once in my life. And
It's true for all of us in a way, I think.
yeah, well, I think I fucked up pretty bad. But yeah, we just need to figure out how I can get on track with everything. That's why I want to talk. Just find where the goals align, because I don't really have a stake in any of this.
It's very true. I mean, in a lot of ways, I don't have much of a stake in it either. I feel responsible. I feel that the choices I've made have led towards these unforeseen consequences. Choices I didn't make. But along the way, I've seemingly found that these envoys, they're important to me in a way that nothing else has been. And right now, the only influence that I can possibly have in a positive way is if I work with Tarlin. As much as I despise the creep.
That's fair. I'm on the same page as you in regards to the envoys, though. We don't need to dispose of them. We've seen already what Venom can do. They're not a threat unless they're made
Someone
one.
else takes advantage.
Exactly, so.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Let's get the rest of them. Let's get back, rest for tonight, and just lay
Reconvene.
everything out. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
I just wanted to make sure you know I'm gonna start helping more cooperatively. Hopefully cause less shit for you.
I might not fully understand yet your choice, especially regarding avarice, but yeah, I don't know. You look like you're standing taller.
I feel it too, but I don't know where that's gonna lead, but that's on me.
It's on us. You're part of this. Let's work together on this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go make sure Caché is doing alright. And I'll be back.
I'll wait out here. But I'm ready to go whenever.
Okay.
And thank you for checking in.
I'll like go to like fist bump his shoulder and realize I probably like it's not going to make a big deal, so I'll just kind of hesitantly do it. Now it's a bit awkward, and now I'll walk away.
Ooh.
I just chuckle in the suit.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. Caché, Haytrix, Al. What were you doing during that conversation?
I was supposed making sure Al's not bleeding to death.
I'm probably sat on the couch that was beside the pool, and just. Do I have? I think I still have cure wounds. I will use cure wounds on myself and try. And
Go
heal
ahead,
myself
use your
back.
cure wounds.
What hit points? Little hit points I need to be at full health. Yes.
Okay.
That's 7 more hit points.
You watch as Tarlin is kind of called away, in a way, and will leave through the hidden door. It kind of closes behind him, becomes the wall again.
As he leaves, I'm going to say, well, that guy is a prick. And Caché, I think he has a thing for you. Haytrix, he clearly doesn't give a shit about you. And I don't think we can trust him as far as we can throw him. But look. Anyone want
There's
to
more
drink?
to him than that.
Probably. I mean, you guys have history, look. What can I say? But
Listen, I wanted to kill him a few days ago, but
I don't think I want to kill him. I just don't think I want to trust him in charge of a rebel army. He's just going to be the same as the general.
I don't think so.
Well, Caché, I'll be perfectly honest. You have misjudged authority figures before.
There's a different scenario here. He came up under me.
Yep,
On my ship.
and you came up under the general, right?
Came up in his army.
I'm just saying.
I came up under Pierre.
I really, really think we need to be careful of Talon. Careful. Not hostile, just careful.
You do know you're saying this to two of his longest known friends.
I know, and I think that is precisely why I need to tell it to you. He just used Haytrix like... I'm sorry, but he used you like meat on a hook for a fish.
He did not. What he did was he made a bad decision. He thought he could protect her without our help. And he made a stupid decision, but he did it with a good heart. Don't you say he had terrible intentions there. He did not. Stupid, but that's it.
Road to hell is paved with good intentions, Caché.
We all have to be judged by the same lens then. And I walk out.
Haytrix, how are you feeling? And or what are you doing?
Haytrix is just kind of like, she's hearing, like she's really listening to what Al is saying, and is kind of having like an internal battle. Because she agrees with him, she agrees with Caché. She wants to stay on Caché's good side because she's just after getting her back. And man, like, she doesn't know. She just...
Her whole world just turned upside down in the last 38 minutes, yeah.
She wanted her gang back together, and now there's this sudden, like... Was I ever really friends with them? So I think she's just gonna give Al kind of a reassuring nod and kind of like a smile, like as if to say like thank you, for noticing. But she's just gonna kind of silently follow on, in Caché's shadow, as where she usually is.
Okay. Ooh.
Is going to have a big swig out of his hip flask.
Oh.
And he's fucking trembling for standing up to Caché.
Caché leaves the room and Al just
Oh god, she could have shot me. And fucking, I would have been it. I would have been what? No, Caché? Oh my god. I never thanked her for saving me.
That was brilliant. Okay. Perfect. So great. For expedience sake, first of all, 2 questions. Number 1, where are you going? Number 2, how are you going that way? Because I'm going to just be super transparent. You cannot walk out as yourselves right now. Just.
Well, we're going to rest, so we can waste all of our spells.
I do still have seeming.
You like the two, like you and Caché are going to get are easily going to get a 4-hour sleep before the heist anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a few hours away, I think, before I need to rest.
Yeah. So in that case, I'll just disguise myself as.
Well, we're K-pop banging again.
Oh, you're K-popping again.
I can pass seeming again. So.
Okay. So describe really quick for Haytrix, as she's new and was not a K-pop member last time.
So oh god, I can't think now on the spot of any of their names, but basically, very elegantly and modernly and colorfully dressed with hair that is just spiked and it's like a boy band but turned up to 11.
Yeah. It's somehow spiked and floppy. Don't know how they do it.
Yeah. And we all just have completely blank expressions.
Great.
Yeah.
Haytrix's heart flutters. She loves this.
Could I look like a walking amplifier?
That works.
Brilliant.
You'll
Okay.
be you can be a guy pushing an amplifier. That's okay.
It's like one of those. It's one of those suits where the legs are the person, but then their head is another hair. Yeah.
Like that one riding the horse and stuff.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we have to explain a moving amplifier.
I mean, it is a
Stand
magic
before our
city.
legs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like if you can design a box with legs, it's good enough.
Whatever you
It's
want.
crazy town.
So where are you headed?
That's a good question.
Red
We're
light
safe.
because that's where the ship is.
Okay.
Yeah, where did we leave the ship again?
In Lyraxus's.
Yes, in Lyraxus's.
Okay, so we need to go back there.
Okay.
Lyraxus.
We go there.
All right. So because of the K-pop spell and everything, you are successfully able to move through the city.
Okay.
Just so
See,
you're
the
aware,
K-pop
that's kind of the level of maneuvering that you need to use now through the city. Sorry, guys, but you fucked up. So these are the consequences. There's no, like, you're gonna need to disguise yourselves. So think about that, how you're gonna manage that, but you can't be yourselves right now anymore. So, well, I mean, Gizmo and Al probably could, and Haytrix maybe, but
I wasn't seen though.
you weren't seen, Caché, so it's just Artrin, really.
Yeah.
Artrin and Haytrix.
Artrin and Haytrix, yeah. So,
Two of them in particular. Okay.
yeah. Two of them in particular. So you make your way back up to the red light district, which, I'm sorry, I blow through these things because we've been at it for so long. I'm so sorry, Haytrix. So, let me ask you, Haytrix, would you have spent a lot of time up in the red light district? It is exactly what you think it is. It is basically this island here. Do you see it?
Mhm.
Big red one. It is filled with, it is like where basically you go to just blow off a bit of steam and enjoy yourself. It is floating island above the steam ward. There is temples to the goddess of desire and pleasure. There are pleasure houses. There are lots of different bathhouses. Lots of different places. So would Haytrix have spent much time up in the red light district?
No. I
No.
think Haytrix only had one experience. It was on a work night out after many hours fixing up the city. You know, the lads are like, "Come on, it's gonna be great." So she was like, "Ah, yeah, sure. What could it be?" And then she saw a bit of everything and ran. She
Cool.
got
All
so flustered and shy, she ran.
All right. So heading back up to the red light district then, no way, realizing that that's kind of where their slight base of operations is. Where are you headed? Warehouse or the Velvet Pearl?
Warehouse, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah? Okay. So, heading to the warehouse. We'll just pop you here. I'd say, so the Velvet Pearl is this big building here. I'd say the warehouse is kind of like towards the back up here in this corner. So you're heading to the warehouse? Yep. Perfect. Heading on up there, there is a lot more constabulary than there was before. Just kind of genuinely kind of just walking around, patrolling. They're going into buildings, things like that. And as you approach the side of the warehouse, you do begin to hear voices. One is a kind of a male sounding a little bit more flustered, and you hear a southern sounding woman.
Oh, this is a particular voice that I recognize that's Southern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear from around the corner, "Forgive me, officer, but you're gonna need a warrant to search my havens." And you hear, "Step aside, Hellspawn. Maybe you haven't heard that there are hundreds of people down there? There's even people dead? The constabulary are searching everywhere throughout the red light district, and these are orders from the conclave." "I don't much care where your orders come. But, you understand that I deal in sensitive matters, don't you?" Is there anything any of you do?
I've learned my lesson. I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just with his hands in his pocket.
I feel like she's got this.
Yeah, no, this is her shtick.
Okay. Haytrix.
I'm following what they're doing.
Okay, everybody just pauses and holds. All right, cool. You hear a bit of the K-pop band just staying on the side of the warehouse. Hey,
all just in a pose.
waiting. Yeah, so you continue to hear the conversation. Because no one's like looking around, you can only just kind of hear movement. But it seems that this person kind of goes to push someone out of the way. And I'd say, how far away are you? Gizmo, make me a perception check through your suit. So like your sensors are picking something up.
I don't think they are.
Cool.
Perception check, that's a 3.
Nope.
Oh.
Cool. You know nothing. What sounded like a very upset sounding individual slowly turns into a soft drawl of, "You're right. Sure. We'll come back in the morning. Thank you, dearie. Run along, all of you." And slowly the group of constabulary move past.
Soon as they're gone, I'll like pop my head out. Well done.
I've been keeping them at bay quite a while. They seem very interested in searching my warehouses.
But that's not all us. Well, it is all us. I apologize.
It's us, by the way. We're not actually a K-pop band.
Hello.
It's all right. I see through it. No, it's okay.
Oh, that's useful.
It is. Can I ask? You said this is all your fault, Caché. What do you mean? This is the Vashalirium, at least from what I hear.
It was actually us.
Ugh.
Oh, the Dragonborn does make sense now. I did think that was a bit odd.
Bunch of hastily made decisions that turned into a large scale
It's all
mistake.
right.
You make one mistake, and everyone remembers. Okay, no one remembers the victories. Okay.
I remember your victories, Artrin.
Yeah,
Just gonna lick your
good for you.
lips.
Stay away from me.
Oh, she's so touchy. Fine, you didn't enjoy your time with me, I see.
No.
Well, maybe I can enjoy some of your friends instead.
That's fine.
Hello, dearie. She'll look at you. Haytrix, what you see before you is a stunning woman. Blue obsidian skin, kind of long, luscious blue hair as well that's kind of tied back a little bit, curled horns coming from kind of the center of her forehead, or from the side of her forehead and up, and leathery wings as well.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Where do you keep finding these people, Caché?
They're not at their most talkative. We've had a rough day.
Yeah, you look, the constabulary is going to keep on coming by, so of course you can stay, but I'd recommend that little tower of yours, Al.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. We should probably get inside, though.
Yes, go on inside. As you do, she'll grab your shoulder very gently, Al, as you're probably the last one in, and just kind of whisper in your ear. Have you, spoken to my father recently?
Not since, was it yesterday or the day before? But I did kind of talk to him about an hour ago. Not really talk so much as communicate emotions, feelings.
I don't need the details.
No.
All right. I just was just checking in. He's seeming a bit anxious, more anxious than usual. So, but enjoy your time. Just kind of glance at you, Caché.
I give her a wink. Come visit you soon.
Don't keep me waiting.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Kind of, in a volley of fire, vanishes. All inside the warehouse. Your firefly is safe.
Woo!
Haytrix, as you come into this warehouse, there is a fucking firefly. Really high grade. One of the best and fastest racing ships in the city. Just
Drooling.
sitting.
Her
You like
hands are itching. I love this. This I need to touch.
That's
I mean-
juicy.
Any work you can do? I'm sure the boys don't mind.
It's mostly Gizmo's baby.
Have you worked with fireflies before?
I have.
Uh,
I don't know, you give a thumbs up.
go on. Sure. Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
was answering somebody else. Sorry. It's up to you. Do you think you would have worked on racing ships before?
I mean,
You
if,
want to?
yeah.
Yeah, then you have.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
I'd actually be delighted for you to take a look. I mean, I kind of had to figure out much of it from reverse engineering, just figuring out from how it was put together. To have someone who actually really knows what they're talking about, that would be great.
Oh my god, are you sure? Can I go now? Is it okay if I go now? Can I go up now?
Only if you show me what and explain it to me.
And Haytrix will like, boom, just
I will
full
follow after her.
sprint.
Sprint up to the firefly.
Oh god, just wait.
And
It's been
ju-
and hit. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, sorry, I was just saying, just as she's running, she's gonna turn around. She's gonna be like, "And Caché, we need to talk about that interaction that just happened outside. I need information." Ah, and
Uh-huh.
just,
You do your thing. Enjoy.
Just like just like looking at it.
Yes.
This. It's
I surround myself with geniuses. And turns around.
Haytrix. The ship has actually been already heavily modified, but there's an element to the genius of Gizmo that translates very, very well to constructs, while yours tended to be a little bit more towards vehicles. So even there, you can actually see like where his genius and your genius could meld together really well, because you understand ships. You used to run the Saut Polaire. This is your kind of, style of machinery, and so yeah, the two of you can just enjoy. I'd say you have about 5 hours before someone needs to before if those with 8 hours need to take a long rest before you head out. So I'll ask really quick, go around the circle if Gizmo and Haytrix are fine to do that for the few hours and then go sleep. Al, Artrin, is there anything you two do?
Just
Rest.
reattune.
Get Blackfire back out or Darkfire, sorry, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
I would
Lovely.
like to.
Al, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I would like to just grab the amber stone in my pocket and reach out to Atlair. Just emotions of just like,
Mhm.
all good? Question mark. Inquisitive, I suppose.
Okay. Send inquisitiveness. All good. You get a twinge of anxiousness, relief, hearing that you are okay, like the emotions from you. Yes, Artrin. There is again the kind of anxious question: are you safe? That's kind of the motion down.
I will respond that I'm like in the company of his sister or his daughter. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
my family.
Okay. Another bit of relief. And an emotion comes back through. Querying venom.
Okay. Well, Humphrey was last seen with venom. Humphrey was last
Here.
here. Is Humphrey
Mhm.
here in the warehouse still?
Humphrey is still in the warehouse.
Okay. I think it's been. Has it been 24 hours since I cast the tower the last time? Had we taken a rest in the tower? Yes.
Yeah. I think the tower's still up actually,
Yeah, it might
because
be.
I think it's it's still early morning. Well, not early morning. It's like mid morning, afternoon.
More, yeah.
But if you are searching for venom, they're not there.
I'll ask Humphrey then. Where have you seen venom?
I don't have his voice ready. Sorry. No. Venom left shortly after you. Actually, they did not say where they were going.
Do you have a way of messaging venom by any chance? Reaching out. I know they were communing amongst themselves.
I can try. One moment. Kind of goes into like a standby mode for a second. What would you like for me to say?
That Raslair is asking for him, but to be cautious, others may be looking for him.
Okay. Goes in standby mode again. Comes back out. He understands, and thanks for your warning.
I will communicate back to Raslair that Venom has been made aware of his, looking for him.
Okay. Perfect. You get a thank you, like not a thank you, but like a wash of thanks, recognition of what you're saying, and a desire to see you. A few naughty thoughts. And then stone goes cold.
Right. So, I probably will have to cast the tower again. People can have a look. I will wait until the time where people are actually looking to go for a rest. So.
Okay. I'd say, is anybody doing anything before you go rest? And we'll end on your rest, and we'll wake up, getting ready to go. Has anybody informed Haytrix of what you're doing?
Yes. Sorry, Haytrix. Welcome to the hangar. We've been residents here for approximately 12 hours. This is my tower in the hangar. It looks just like an ethereal door, but if you enter with me... Oh, and also this is Humphrey. Humphrey, say hello to Haytrix.
Hello, Haytrix. It's a tiny little construct with a little golden mustache.
He has a mustache.
Golden mustache, yeah. Big orange eyes.
Orange eyes. Let me see
yeah.
if I have a photo. I do.
And probably some rather stale bread in his chest.
Oh god, he still has the bread. Yeah.
Well, I tried to get it out, but he's...
It's stuck in there. No,
It's part of him now.
It is part of him now. Very moldy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then this is the tower, so I will bring her into the astronomy tower that is my residence. You kind of enter this space that is like kind of 70s, 80s, kind of retro, like that kind of like curvy furniture. with, like,
Nice.
big massive gears and stuff everywhere, like as you can see there. Yeah, so this is where we've been camping out. Kind of safe. No one can get in unless I want them to. And tonight we are performing a heist. We are using the Firefly to fly to a larger ship to get something for someone who has to come along with us, actually, and who we don't know how is going to fit on the Firefly. And come to think of it, we're not sure how you're going to fit on the Firefly.
Oh, and also you're leaving out the fact that we're stealing the ship, Haytrix.
Oh, yes, of course, we're taking the whole ship with us, too.
Sick.
We've got a bigger one to fix up.
How's Haytrix going to come along? If Haytrix is going to come along.
Amber, can we pop into secrets?
Yes, I have something for you that I was going to give, but what I'll do here is, Haytrix, let's you and I will pop into secrets, but I understand that we need to end at close to 11, so we might call it there for this evening, if that's okay. We'll pick back right up as basically you're heading into your long rest and then heading out to the heist, so everyone can get a long rest, get your hit points back, get your spell slots back. You're going in fully stocked. For the heist, and we will start back then next week.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Do it.
Well done. So I'll sign us off. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
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 Goodbye. Farewell.